Today is Monday, the 12th of Jan, and ever since I've moved to Cape Town, Mondays have kind of become my weekend, I would say, because generally I work on weekends. So on Saturday, I had a weekend workshop at the studio, and I generally take the train to get to the studio because I live right next to the train station, and it's probably like the easiest way to get there, and it's also really affordable. Okay, so today is the 10th of Jan, and I am currently at the ceramic studio, and I have a class for 10 a.m. today, so it's fully booked, and just getting prepared. And today is a hand building class. I just showed the students a couple of beginner techniques for the hand building class, and then I kind of help them individually with something that they might want to create. The class today is a mimosas workshop where you get bottomless mimosas and 3 balls of clay to work with. Because my girlfriend's mom is down in South Africa, we decided to take the train to Kalk Bay for a little day trip, and we ended up getting some food and some ice cream. So on Sunday, I decided to start designing a calisthenics routine that kind of works for me, and as someone who has more of a maximalist design approach, I kind of tend to do a lot when I'm designing, and I kind of dislike the idea of minimalism. It's always something I kind of end up drifting away from when I design things. But with my routine and working out, I find that I kind of need a more minimalist approach to working out, because I find it really hard to stick to something that has a lot of elements and a lot of aspects to it. So while designing this routine, I ended up going for more of a minimalist approach. I was doing a lot of research on what kind of exercises I could kind of put into my routine. I kind of kept it to 5 different exercises that I could stick to in the long term. And I didn't want to put too much in it because I feel like it's much harder to stick to something when you have so many different things to remember. This is kind of why I decided to go for a minimalist approach. I decided to start with dips because the rings that I currently have aren't long enough to do dips with, and I have an outdoor gym quite close by. So I decided to go there and then do the dips and then come back and continue with the rest of the exercises. After the dips, I did my pull-ups, and ideally I would like to do pull-ups before the dips because I feel like I need a lot more to do the pull-ups. So after the pull-ups, I decided to add in some table rows, and ideally I would like to do the rows on the rings, but as I mentioned earlier, the ring straps are a little too short. So I need to invest in a new ring strap so I can kind of do more of these exercises at home. So after the table rows, I moved on to legs. And for legs, I decided to do Bulgarian split squats because it's an exercise that kind of fatigues me really quickly, and that way I can kind of do more with less time. And then after the legs, I moved on to core, and for core, I decided to do some L-sit tucks because I can't really do the full L-sit yet. So as I work towards the full L-sit, I'm just using this as a placeholder workout that I can use to develop the full L-sit. So after I worked out, we had some friends come over for a Galette party, which is a tradition in France where you kind of have this almond pastry type of cake called the king cake. The reason why it is called the king cake is because there is usually something inside the cake, and if you find this, you become king for the rest of the day. I guess the best way to kind of explain the taste of the cake is if you've ever tried an almond croissant, then it's kind of the same pastry and the same filling as an almond croissant. It's quite a fun tradition, and I really enjoyed experiencing it for the first time. So that kind of concluded the weekend. Thanks for watching.